Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Got a story that's gonna grab you. Buckle up. I'm Mark, 43, and my wife Sarah just hit 40. 16 years, 2 kids. A daughter, Emily, 14, and a son, Josh, 9. Started out rough, Married young, maybe too young. Thought love was enough to bulldoze through anything. Life took off, though. Sarah climbed the ladder at a big ad agency, manager 3 years back. I'm an engineer, 7 years in. Solid jobs, good life in the city, Manhattan skyline views from our apartment. Made sure we were a real family, weekends in Central Park, pizza nights in, the whole deal. Always thought I was a decent husband, good dad. Guess everyone has blind spots. Then, boom, earthquake hit. Found out Sarah was deep in a long-term affair. Looking back, the signs were screaming, but you don't want to see them, right? For 2 years, she was drifting, distant, like I was furniture. Nothing I did was right. Always comparing me to her boss, this guy, David. David would handle this better. David's got initiative. Little digs chipping away at me. Romantic stuff. Forget it. I'd ask her, "What do you want?" Vague answers. You should know. Felt like I was failing some test I didn't even know I was taking. Started hitting the books, relationship advice, trying to jumpstart things. Flowers, date nights, weekend getaways. Nada. Zero appreciation. Or worse, just disappointment. This wasn't the woman I married. Something was broken, and I was determined to fix it. Wrong problem to fix, turns out. We were friendly with David and his wife Lisa. Family dinners. Kids played together. Seemed normal. Natural. Turns out that friendship was just a smokescreen for their little game. Irony. I confided in David about my marriage troubles. Mr. Sincere, listening, nodding, giving advice. Thought he was a friend. Never crossed my mind he was the reason Sarah was ice cold to me. Then one night, the phone. Sarah's in bed, giggling, texting. Curiosity, yeah, but something felt off. Leaned over to peek. Instant reaction. Phone snatched away like I was reaching for a bomb. "What are you doing?" Defensive, angry. Said I just wanted to see what was so funny. "None of your business." Stormed off to the bathroom. Seed of suspicion planted, deep. Next day, I confronted her. Explosion. Denials flying, furious. Asked to see her phone, flat out refused. Later that night, grudgingly hands it over. But the conversations, shredded. Whole chunks missing. Messages that made no sense. Threads just gone. Gave the phone back. Didn't say a word. Knew I had to find the truth myself. Month later, tech-savvy buddy to the rescue. Recovered deleted messages. Fragments, but enough. Boom. Proof. My worst nightmare confirmed. Affair with David. But confronting her right then? Knew it would be lies, more denials, needed more, needed solid evidence. Days turned into weeks. Kids in the middle of my head constantly. How would this blow up their world? Weight of it crushed me. Broke down in front of my buddy. Couldn't even speak. Betrayal, pure and simple. Still, crazy as it sounds, wasn't ready to just torch everything. 3 days later, bought a book. How to Help Your Spouse Heal from an Affair. Yeah, naive. Hoped if I gave it to her, she'd see what she was doing, choose us. Salvage what we had. Saturday. Plan to talk. Sit down. Serious conversation. Emergency at work, she says. Don't wait up. Gut screamed something was wrong. Called her office. Closed Saturdays. Tried her phone. No answer. 2 a.m. Sunday. She rolls in. Straight to the shower. Slips into bed. Why so late? I ask, trying to keep it together. Cold shoulder. Told you not to wait up. Enough. Just enough. Didn't give her the book. I was hurting. She was acting like nothing was wrong. Desperate for answers, I reached out to Lisa, David's wife. Best decision I made. She was blindsided just like me. Furious. Devastated. Wanted to go nuclear on David right then and there. Calmed her down. Knew he'd lie. Cover it up. Agreed to gather more proof separately. Then we move. Renewed focus. Watching Sarah. Lisa watching David. Shockingly easy. David was arrogant, sloppy, incriminating texts all over his phone. Hadn't even bothered to delete. Fragments I'd recovered. Suddenly clicked. Full picture. 2-year affair, laid bare. Rage. Revenge flashed through my mind. But no. We went high road. Divorce prep. Quietly. Meticulously. Legal stuff, finances, everything in order. Everything. By the time we were ready to drop the bomb, Sarah and David were still playing happy cheaters. Clueless. Knew their weekend plans. Hotel downtown. Sheriff in tow. Lobby. Heart hammering. Sarah's name called. Down she comes, bathrobe. Face white as a sheet when she sees me. Panic in her eyes. What are you doing here? Sheriff verifies her ID. Stunned, she confirms who she is. Papers served. Divorce papers. Seeing the shock, yeah, satisfying. But no gloating. Turn to leave. Job done. Mark! Grabbed my arm, desperate. Explanation. You had an affair, I said flatly. I'm leaving you. Explosion. Screaming, grip like iron. Sheriff had to step in, tell her to let go. Walked away. Left her standing there in the wreckage she created. Later, heard she called David, panic mode. He rushed home, straight into divorce papers himself. No time to spin stories, twist the truth, blindsided just like us. Divorces moving forward, tooth and nail fight. Just physical, they say. Never meant to leave our families. Couples survive worse. Rebuild. Not me. This chapter closed. Walking away with my dignity intact. They want a chance to reframe things. Asked Sarah what she expects. Going with the flow. Actions out of character. Not that person anymore. Not buying it. Called me bitter, resentful. Can't look past the negative. Apologized later, but think that's what she really feels. Still talking to Lisa. Sarah hates it. Thinks I'm plotting revenge, or Lisa's poisoning my mind. Wants me to cut contact like she did with David. Irrational, I told her. Haven't done anything wrong. Why should I listen now? Done. Lost respect. But she won't let go. Still trying to engage. Justifications. Excuses about the affair. Noise to me. Therapy? suggested it. Read stories. Therapists blame the victim. Hell no. Infidelity books together. Divorce pending, pointless. Intimacy. Offered it. Manipulation, I said. Not swayed. Not manipulation, she insists. Show you how much I loved you. Loved. Past tense. People around me, even my mom, frustrated. Mistakes happen. Sarah realizes her love now through this. Don't shut the door. Firm. Won't be anyone's fallback plan. Web of emotions. Love still there, tangled with anger, hurt. Cruel to her. Genuine effort to make amends. Hard to care. Reconsider divorce. Haunts me. Moving too fast. People warn. Regret it. Stable-ish now, Sarah and me. Doesn't mean reconciliation. Divorce still happening. Sarah begging for another chance, going all out. 2-year affair. Too much to swallow. Therapy sessions. Not to save us, but still care a little. First session, good. Sarah remorseful genuinely. Hasn't handled the aftermath perfectly, but trying. Second session, disaster. Sarah blew up about Lisa. Revenge, she's afraid. Angriest moment of this whole mess. Argued, refused to cut off Lisa. Compromise? No revenge affair, I promised. Don't owe her anything, but still my wife until it's final. Keep my word. Continued therapy. Not for marriage, but to see her progress. Therapist works with individuals and couples. Good perspective. Lisa. Robin. Also divorcing David. Sad. He's fighting it, just like Sarah. Robin and I. Support system. Tough days we talk. No affair, just friendship. Robin, strong, independent, no BS. Kids doing okay. Understand divorce doesn't mean less love. Don't want it, but get why. Age-appropriate talks. Sarah resigned from the ad agency. No contact with David. Ed, she says. Online advice on saving marriage. Never understood why people stayed with cheaters. Seeing Sarah's efforts, I get the temptation. She's not a monster, just flawed, made terrible choices, offered everything for a second chance. Post-nup even. Not totally against it, but long, long road. Part of me wants divorce just for justice, without sinking to their level. Mom and I reconciled. Told her everything. Now she's furious, full extent of it. Sarah's revenge affair paranoia, major tension, insecure, comparing herself to Robin, younger, successful, attractive. Worries I'll cheat for revenge. Infuriating, hypocritical. 2 wrongs don't make a right, she lectures. Not wrong, but still, no revenge plan. Paranoia just adds to the mess. Whenever I see Robin, Sarah spirals. Sadness, clinginess. Throws herself at me. Prevent me from cheating? Rejected her every time. Worse situation each time. Unbelievable cheaters. So selfish. Focused on their pain while we're picking up the pieces. Divorce pending, kids still friends with David's kids. Never see Robin without the kids. Sarah still thinks I'm capable of her kind of heartlessness. Laughable. Sad David living with consequences. begging Robin back. Satisfaction? Yeah, a little. No threats from him. Knows I have leverage, Lisa and I talking. Visits kids. Avoids me. Sarah. Super apologetic now. Showers me with affection. Brush it off. Emotionally drained. Therapy today. Unload all the pain. Hurt. Rage building. Don't know how much longer I can hold it in. Realization about my marriage. My worth. Years invested in someone who devalued me. Wonderful kids. Memories. But I deserve better. Sarah betrayed me. Found someone else's attention. Energy went there. Now desperate to keep me. Effort she never put in before. Adventurous in bed now. Something we lacked. Can't ignore what I missed out on. Explicit texts with him eat at me. Giving me space. Supportive. Respecting boundaries. Treats me like a king now. Wish she had before. Had to knock her off the pedestal. Transparent now. Brutally honest. Even when it's hard. Enough. Shame. Regret on her face daily. Hard to accept. Reject her efforts. Hate myself for it sometimes, but feels necessary. People say she's remorseful. Relationships survive affairs, stronger even. Future together. Positive changes. Same answer. Won't accept disrespect. Reconciliation crossed my mind once. Awakened to reality. Not the path for me. Christmas. Family time. Then, move on from Sarah. Stop listening to excuses, rationalizing staying in a relationship that's dead. Moving forward, letting go. No second chances, no rekindling. Decision made. Want her to be happy, but not with me. Called Robin today. Dinner invitation after the holidays. Thank you for everything. Support in the darkness. Graciously accepted. Grateful. Lifeline through all this. Dinner, no agenda. Unless we both feel something more. Divorce nearing final. Options opening up. Robin, supportive presence. Not seeking a relationship, but possibility there. David, sad. Couldn't care less. Focus on me, my future. Marriage? Questionable now. Cynical? Maybe. Honest? Absolutely. Best years invested in failure. Disillusioned. Separation official 3 weeks ago. Initial days brutal. Grief like losing someone. Spectacular failure of marriage. Hit harder than expected. Hardest I've cried since finding out about the affair. Anger. Lowest point. But organized things. Kids first. She moved out. Buying out her share of the apartment. Downgrade for her. Apartment life. Affecting her. Therapy, infidelity books. Perplexing. Long talks. Before and after divorce. Minimal physical contact. Shouldn't entertain her now, but kid's mom. Co-parenting. Reconciliation desire persists. Reluctant. Moving forward, not back. Weekend, dinner with Robin. No agenda. Casual evening. Conversation flowed. Flirty turn. Hesitation at first. Night ended. Passionately. Mind-blowing intimacy. Robin, incredibly giving. Surpassed Sarah in ways I never imagined. Didn't plan it, but both willing. Learned a few things. First time someone genuinely enthusiastic about pleasing me. Future. Uncertain. Emotions. Hormones. Wine. Maybe. But felt surprisingly good. Boosted self-esteem. Desired. Alive. Showed me what I'd been missing. Can't settle for robotic again. Best part. Not cheating. Morals intact. Free to explore. No guilt. No shame. Proud of how I handled it. Not perfect, but best I could do. Lost money, yeah. But fortunate compared to others. Still in counseling. Robin and I, going strong. Settled her case with SAD. Maturity with custody, finances. Kids adjusting, challenges. Therapy for them too. Well-being priority. Not everyone agrees with how we're doing things. Tensions high. Sarah, Emily, sad. Co-parenting difficult. Sarah still wants a second chance. Frustrated Robin's in the picture. Behavior changed after I moved on. Puzzling. Tried something at a 4th of July party. Shut it down. Should have been firmer. Persistent. Once back in my life. Robin tired of Sarah's antics. Deep-seated hatred for Robin. Treated Sarah better than anyone. Treated me poorly. Now I moved on. Wants my attention. Puzzling. Angry. Maybe. Found happiness. Closure. Loose ends. Daughter accepting Robin. Overall free. Content. Sarah and sad. Blame each other. No mirrors. They chose to cheat. Their weight to carry. Journey. Twists. Heartache. Hope. Life complex. People illogical. Prioritized well-being. Happiness. Moving forward with Robin. Lessons learned. Strength gained. Love found again. Future uncertain, but open heart. Brighter days ahead. Thanks for listening. If you made it this far, subscribe. Support keeps these stories coming.